Welcome back to another episode of Xuan character reviews. We are still checking the original 5 characters that came with the launch of the game. And now it's turn for the first female character, Kaoru Kuraki. So let's go with Kaoru. She is KOF 2003 Athena. That's all. The end. No, really, she is simply a variant of Athena's costume on that game, and that's all. Her personality is also virtually the same, with the only difference Kaoru doesn't have actual martial arts training, and it looks like she is a little dumber. Well, let's review her dress. As I said, it's very much Athena's, but actually I think they did a good job designing it. They went for a simpler color scheme, white and dark purple I guess. The colors look pretty balanced with her hair, and then we add a touch of ice blue in her belt, necklace, and that weird diadem on her head. Also, I like those extra patches on the upper part of her skirt. They add a different pattern to the dress that worked surprisingly good, especially with her alternate palette, that looks very good. It reminds me a little of those Dutch traditional dresses. And her alternate costume, well, it's pretty much a generic Neko kimono combo. Nothing to say about it, really. Well, to be true, I actually have a commentary about this character. The interesting part of her backstory is that she is not an actual human. She is an android, or like the game says, an artificial human being. How does that tie with the concept? Because Kaoru is an idol pop singer and a cheerful airhead. The joke on this is that they're probably stating Japanese idol singers are artificial, mass-produced, generic girls. And if you take it that way, that's pretty clever. Still, that doesn't make her a more memorable character, as her design doesn't contain enough original elements to make it work. She also has fake memories of a perfect life, a loving family and a happy childhood. What one could guess will be entirely shattered when she discovers her actual nature. So this resolution is something I'm really looking forward to for character development. And also she is the first and so far the only android character on the game, while in the background they say there are more of them and she's like the last one of 13 robots. I'm actually interested in this because that adds a completely new dimension to the storyline and a more science fiction theme for the plot. And I hope we will end up seeing more robots in the game and involved with the storyline. Her fighting style is a budget down version of Athena's, discarding a couple of cool things like the Shoryuken and the teleport. But on her favor she has more freedom to perform any of these moves in different versions, including in air. Her repertoire might seem small, but during the fight is more than enough, and she is actually able to perform very simple and powerful combos and maneuvers. So she won't miss those extra attacks from Athena. Graphically, instead of Athena's psychic powers, she has robotic kinetic powers that come from her android battery, I guess. They are pink in color, and the only graphical detail I can quote about this is the little musical notes that come out in some of her attacks, which is a good idea since it combines further her fighter aspect with her singer aspect, something Athena didn't actually do on the KOF series. Well, I did my best, and I think I said more about Kaoru than what others can say. I think she is not a very decent design, especially since, I have to agree on this, she looks like a complete knockoff. But at least there are some interesting aspects in her backstory and her concept itself. So this was my review for Kaoru Kuraki. So long and wait for my next video.
KO! Winner!